safe out on the water. Today, the Sheriff's Office officially dedicated their new water rescue boat. And those responsible say it's been a long road to bring their vision to reality, one that's been marked with tragedy and even death. WGEM's Blake Salmon is back from Lee County tonight, and he joins us in the studio with more. Blake.
Mackenzie, 3 deadly drownings pushed the Sheriff's Office towards getting a boat of their own. Devin Broker drowned in the Mississippi while celebrating Independence Day in 2020. The others happened on this day 5 years ago, January 3rd, 2017, when Bill White Sr. and Ronnie Wagner drowned while fishing. Their family members say they wanted to mark the anniversary of their loved ones' deaths with this celebration.
It was 2 months and a day before we found Dad, and it was 3 months and a day before we found my cousin Ronnie.
Tammy Leemaster hopes cutting the crime scene tape today,
everybody, let's give them a round of applause, please. Thank you.
Means no other family will have to suffer as she did 5 years ago.
You know, it may not change the outcome, and it wouldn't have changed our outcome. However, that family would not be worrying, are they going to find him, because we've got the divers and we've got the equipment to do what needs to be done.
Sheriff Stacy Weber says the 26-foot craft comes fully loaded with a crane, 200 horsepower engine, and all the gear the county's 3-man dive team needs.
Knowing that we have an avenue to make sure that we can be part of rescues and enforcement on the water now in our area is, I can't put it into words.
Lee Masters says to pay for the boat and all the gear, Lee County residents raised around $50,000 in the span of just 5 months. But the biggest donation came from the smallest person. 7-year-old Dempsey Wagner raised $13,610 towards the project, giving them the funds for a cutting-edge sonar system.
You are my hero. You know that? Dempsey Wagner.
Wagner also earned praise from U.S. Representative Mariannette Miller-Meeks, who was on hand to witness the dedication.
I was so moved and so touched by it, and it's so iconic of Iowa to me and how communities come together in Iowa that I talked about her story on the floor of Congress.
With the community so involved in such an achievement, it's not hard to see why the boat bears the name, the legacy.
That encompasses everything that we did and why we did it, and what we're leaving for when I'm no longer with Crime Stoppers, when he's no longer with the Sheriff's Department. It's our legacy that we're leaving for the rest of the county.
Speaking of Dempsey Wagner, this isn't the first time she's helped raise funds for the Sheriff's Office. Weber says for her 5th birthday, she raised $3,000 for the county's K-9 unit, or as she calls them, police puppies. Blake Salmon, WGEM.